Good morning students. Welcome to session 2 on the matrices. So in the previous session we studied what? We studied the different types of matrices. So this is the continuation of the same types of matrices. So in the last session we studied about the definition of a matrix and types of matrices. In the types of matrices we studied 5 different types of matrices. Let us recall them. So what are the types of matrices you studied? We studied this is null matrix and row matrix, column matrix, square matrix, diagonal matrix we studied. So today let us study the definition of a scalar matrix. Scalar matrix means a diagonal matrix with the same elements along the principal diagonal is called a scalar matrix. As we have seen, so the diagonal matrix means only the diagonal elements are other than 0 and remaining or all elements are equals to 0. So here what we have, the diagonal elements are same and remaining are all 0, then we can call it as a scalar matrix. So it may be 2 by 2 or it is 3 by 3. This must be a square matrix. It is a 2 by 2 matrix. So only thing is what you have to remember, only the diagonal elements are other than 0 and remaining are all equals to 0 is called a scalar matrix. So next one is unit matrix or identity matrix. Unit matrix means here it is a scalar matrix in which all the diagonal elements are equals to 1. So that is here only the diagonal elements are 1 and remaining elements are all equals to 0 is called unit matrix, and it is always denoted by the letter I. So I equals to 1 0 0 1 and it is equals to 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. So that is here it is 2 by 2 matrix, and this one is what here 3 by 3 matrix. So this is the identity matrix. Next one is equal matrices. So equal matrix means two matrices are said to be equal if and only if they are of same order and their corresponding elements are equal. That is, if two matrices are equal means first point is their order must be same. So whatever it may be the order here, it is 2 by 2, it also to be 2 by 2 only. Then only we can equate these two matrices. So if these two are equal, if two matrices are equal, then the corresponding elements must be equal here. That is, A1 is equals to A2, comma B1 is equals to B2, and C1 is equals to C2, D1 is equals to D2. If these two are equal, two matrices are equal, then the corresponding elements are compulsory equal. Next is matrix operation. So in this matrix operation, first comes addition and subtraction. So addition, these are all very basic things you studied in your previous classes. So addition of two matrices means, again for this addition and subtraction, first point is their order should be same. That is, here A and B are of same order, then we can add their elements here. 2 plus 1, 6 plus 2, 3 plus 4, 1 plus 6, 3 plus 2 and 5 plus 0. Two matrices can be added only when they are of same order, and you have to add the corresponding elements. After simplification you will get like this. Similarly subtraction. Subtraction is also same. First point is they must be same order and you have to subtract the corresponding elements. 2 minus 1, 6 minus 2, 3 minus 4 and all these things. After simplification you will get like this. So this is about the addition and subtraction of a matrix. Next is scalar multiplication. Scalar multiplication means here, suppose we have a matrix A, then you multiply it with some constant K, then you have to multiply each and every element of this matrix by K. Then you can call it as a scalar matrix, scalar multiplication. That is, K into A is equals to, you have to multiply each and every element of this matrix by K. That is K, 2K, 3K, 2K, 0 and K. So this is the scalar multiplication. So next one is matrix multiplication. This is important. This is important here. Matrix multiplication. So matrix multiplication means here first point is to multiply two matrices. One condition is very important here. If the given matrix, if A is of order m by n, if order of A is m by n. Then order of B must be, n into anything it is. That is number of columns in first matrix should be same as number of rows in second matrix here. Then n by it may be anything here P. Then only it is possible to find the matrix multiplication. This point is very important. The number of columns in first matrix should be same as number of rows in second matrix. Then only it is possible to find the matrix multiplication. And then this implies here A into B, matrix of order of A into B is what here? M into P. This point is very important. So now here, suppose we have a matrix A like this here, whose order is 2 by 3, and this is a second matrix whose order is 3 by 2, means it has 3 rows and 2 columns. Number of columns in first matrix should be same as number of rows in second matrix here. These two are same, no? 3, then only it is possible to find its multiplication. So now A into B is equals to what here? How we have to multiply these two matrices? This is very important here, and it is little bit confusion also. That is, what you have to do is here, you have to take here, first you have to take this matrix, this row. Then you have to multiply it with column. This is first point. First row, first column. Understood? First row and first column. So first element with first element. That is A11 into B11. Second element with second element. A12 into B21. Plus third element into third element. A13 into B31. This is the first point here. This is first row into first column. Next here again same. First row into second column. First row to second column is this one here. First row into second column. Again same thing here. A11 again here like this here. Same. A11 into B12 plus A12 into B22 plus A13 into B32. So this completes this first operation. Next come to second row here. Second row again you have to do the same thing here. Second row into first column. Corresponding elements you have to multiply. A21 B11 plus A22 into B21, A23 into B31. Then similarly second row into second column. You will get like this here. This point is very important because matrix multiplication is not like common multiplication. So you have to multiply the rows of a first matrix into the columns of the second matrix. First you have to select first row, then first column, multiply the corresponding elements, and first row into second column. If we have some more columns, then we have to continue in the same row only. Then second row into first column, second row into second column. After simplification you will get here, it is some element C11, we can take this one as C11, it is C12, C21, C22, and its order is how much here? Its order is 2 by 2. As I told you, so it is 2 by 3 and 3 by 2 means here a resultant matrix is of order 2 by 2. So the product of this A into B is of a matrix whose order is 2 by 2. Take one simple example here. A is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and B is 3, 5, 8, 2, 0, 1. Let us try to solve this one here. First row into first column. No, this is 1 into 3 plus 2 into 8 plus 3 into 0. First row into first column. Then first row into second column, it is second column, you go here. 1 into 5 plus 2 into 2 plus 3 into 1. Then second row into first column. 4 into 5 plus 5 into 8 plus 6 into 0. And lastly second row into second column, you will get like this here. That is 4 into 5 plus 5 into 2 plus 6 into 1. So after simplification you will get this one as here. A into B is equals to 19, 12, 5, 52, 36. It is again what here? It is again this is 2 by 2. So this is all about the matrix multiplication, and we can observe here that A into B is not same as B into A. It is not possible here to find matrix B into A because here it's this does not satisfy that condition of multiplication of two matrices. Next is transpose of a matrix. Transpose of a matrix means what? It is very easy. Just transpose of a matrix is just obtained by interchanging rows into columns. Suppose here we have A equals to this is a 3 by 3 matrix. First row is 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 minus 1, 0 minus 1, 5. Then it's transpose. Transpose is denoted by A dash and it is equals to, you just interchange rows and columns. This row you have to write in column 1, 2, 4. The second row 5, 6, 7 you write in column 5, 6, 7. And the third row you write in column 0, minus 1, 5. That is, you have to write row in column. So this is the transpose of a matrix. And we know that transpose of a transpose, that is A dash whole dash is equals to A only. It is because if you transpose it once again, this first row becomes first column, means same thing you will get here 1, 5, 0. And second row is second column 2, 6 minus 1 means it is column. And it is row is column means again it is A dash whole dash is equals to A only. So and we have one more point, A plus B whole dash is equals to A dash plus B dash. And third one is K into A whole dash is equals to K into A dash. Lastly, AB whole dash is equals to B dash into A dash. We can also call it as a reversal law. Here A into B whole dash is not AB whole A dash B dash, so it is B dash into A dash. These are all there are some points which are related with the transpose of a matrix. And next one is symmetric matrix. So this is important here. You may get one question on this for 2 marks definition, and example is for 5 marks. That is any square matrix A is said to be symmetric if its transpose is same as the given matrix, that is A dash is equals to A. Suppose here we have a matrix A, it is equals to 5, 2, 2, 1, and B is 3, 1, 2, 1, 4, 7, 2, 5, 7, 6, and C is like this here. Or what here? These are all square matrices. Then there these are all what here? Square matrices. No, these are all not square matrices. So these are all symmetric matrices, we can say here. Of course they are square, but they are all symmetric also. So let us check how they are symmetric matrix here. So let us just find its transpose. Transpose of A is what here? A dash. So that is first row into first column 5, 2, and second row becomes second column. So it is again same as matrix A only. So A dash is equals to A, and similarly B dash is equals to B, and C dash is equals to C. So therefore we can say that these are all what? Symmetric matrices. So that is here, take one note here. So how to identify the matrix as a symmetric matrix means here only thing is what you have to do is here you have to see here the diagonal elements. Diagonal elements are it may be anything, but the remaining elements are, if you fold this matrix like this here, then these two elements should be same here. You see here this is diagonal elements. Whatever may be diagonal elements here, this 1 is same as 1, and this 2, that is A13 is same as A31. A23 is same as A32, like this here. Then we can say that it is a symmetric matrix. So that is every diagonal matrix is a symmetric matrix, and we know here A into B is not equals to B into A. Let us take one more definition, skew symmetric matrix. So skew symmetric matrix means any square matrix. First point is it should be a square matrix, is said to be skew symmetric matrix if A dash is equals to minus A, that is the transpose of a given matrix is same as here negative of the same matrix. So this is again important here. This definition is important. Let us take one example here. If matrix A is 0, minus 2, first row, second row is 2, 0, is a skew symmetric matrix. Let us see how we can say that it is a symmetric skew symmetric matrix. For that, first you have to find its transpose. A dash is equals to, transpose means you just interchange rows and columns. 0 minus 2 is a row, you write in column, and second row becomes second column. Next, take minus sign common here. If you take minus sign common means you have to multiply all the elements with the minus sign. This is 0, this is minus 2, 2 and 0. And we can see here, this is the thing, but here matrix A. So A dash is equals to minus A we got. Therefore, we can say that it is a skew symmetric matrix. Similarly, we can take one more example here, B, and its B dash is like this. Take minus sign common, you will get minus B. So this is also a skew symmetric matrix. So we have one trick to find whether it is symmetric, skew symmetric or not. So here you have to remember one point, first point, that is the diagonal element must be equals to, the diagonal element must be equals to what? Diagonal element must be equals to 0. And next is what here? And next is, so these two elements are same here with opposite sign, that is here this is 0 and these two must be same with opposite sign. 5 minus 5, minus 3 plus 3, minus 7, 7. Like this it is. Here also same thing here. So diagonal elements is equals to 0 and this is minus 2 and this is plus 2. Like this we can identify the given matrix as a skew symmetric matrix. So this is all about the today's session. So in this session what we have studied? We have studied some types of matrices, remaining types of matrices, and the definitions of and this matrix operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and transpose of a matrix, symmetric and skew symmetric matrices. So this is all about the today's session. Thank you.